Hey guys, it's Nate, aka TheFutAccountant. Welcome back to the channel. The big day is here, guys. It is Black Friday on FC26, the biggest day of content of the entire year on this game. We're going to have Flash SBCs, more Flash Evolutions, the craziest team of promo cards in packs, it seems, with the first promo icons of the year and the regular Thunderstruck cards coming into packs early today. Not at 6 p.m. UK content drop time, but earlier than that. We're going to look at all of that, plus more Flash Evolutions and other Evos that are leaked for today. And of course, the SBC section. It will be the busiest day of the year in terms of SBCs. We're going to have so many Flash SBCs released for players, for packs, and then of course, the Thunderstruck cards. Maybe our first Thunderstruck Icon SBC and flashbacks. There is so much that is going on today in this game, not to mention new Weekend League rewards we'll be chasing after, and hopefully a huge Friday night bubble. We're going to talk about the market in today's video as well. Guys, if you're excited for Black Friday to finally be here and to finally be able to open your packs, drop a thumbs up on the video and hype the video and subscribe if you are new. Now, before we get into all the craziness of what is dropping today on Friday, let's take a quick look back at yesterday's Thursday content. There was a lot of crazy stuff going on yesterday, of course, as it was kind of pre-Black Friday day 2. And it all started with a new season pass. And I'll be honest, man, these season passes, the 500,000 coin price tag just is so much. Unless you saved your FC points from the pre-order like I did, well, then I absolutely messed it up and I accidentally spent 300 FC points on a draft. I explained it on Twitter if you guys want to see it. It was a really dumb move by me, but it's really, I made the mistake because I'm not used to having FC points. That aside, it's just so expensive, it feels like, to put over the cash to get these season pass, premium season passes unlocked. Now, there are a couple of cool things inside of here that I want to highlight. The Catenaccio Evo here does not boost your overall. This is in the free pass, by the way, but it gives +3 defending and physical on a max 85 rated card. Like this one's kind of cool. I actually look at Dean Huijsen. He doesn't get upgraded here, but like his overall doesn't get upgraded, but he gets +1 defense and +3 physical. Like that's actually kind of worth it for that card there. And then also a little bit later on in the season pass, I think it's like level 10 or 12. There's another sort of Evo like that. It's in the premium section. It's right here, Divin Codino. If you preview this Evo, it does the same thing. It gives +3 dribbling and passing though, up to 88 for a max 86 rated card. So this one is going to be very good for chains. Like even Paul Pogba, I mean, you would just give him +2 passing. It wouldn't really be worth it. But like Benzema, you could take Benzema to 88 dribbling and 86 passing. That's actually a sneaky good Evo from the season pass, and I am a fan of that right there. But again, for the rest of the packs, they're a little bit better. The Evos inside of here, like there's an incisive pass base here at the very end. Really the season passes are good from level 30 onwards. Level 35, we got low driven plus, we got jockey plus, some cool packs in here with some pretty high rating guarantees, 84/3. Then there's a couple like 85 plus packs back here as well. And then you get to level 40 and you see the Zola. The Zola really makes the premium pass feel worth it. Let's be honest, right? That card alone, this is a crazy card. That is a really crazy card. An 84/10 or Zola, you got to take this guy, man. 5-star weak foot, 4-star skills, striker and cam. Like, look at those stats. 2 stats at 90 or above, and then pace and passing are almost 90 rated with Trickster, Tiki Taka, the Finesse Plus Game Changer, and 1, 2, 3, 4 Roll Plus Pluses. That is a fantastic card. That's a card that I would love to use, and I think that makes the season pass arguably worth it. But still, overall, you can make a case that the season pass is worth it because it's just so much content and 500,000 coins. What you get back from that, you can make a case that it's worth it, but it just seems like so much compared to how we felt about the season passes last year in FC25, like the premium ones. They felt insane. Those players were crazy. It doesn't feel the same so far this year, and this is what, our 4th season in? So there's that. Also, we have the new icons and hero Smolarek in here that we can grind for, but it's not as easy to get all of them done. Maradona takes 40 matches with 6 Argentinians, so it's going to take a bit of a grind to get those done. Also, in objectives, we have to talk about the Flash event. I actually think this might be one of the better parts of the Thunderstruck promo so far because all you have to do is win 1 match and score 1 goal. You get an 85/89 pack, an 80 plus times 5, a Blue Lightning Evo, but the completionist objective gives you an 83/5, and if you complete the 2nd, 3rd, and 4th, of these flash events, you get a Juan Jesus card, you get an 85 double, an 8210, and then an 86 by 4 for the group reward. And there's a new flash event that is dropping every 2 days. And if it's going to be just play one match and score one goal and all these live events, that is super duper easy to do. But again, they're only out for 2 days. So make sure you check in with these. Make sure you play these. They're all different modes as well. Like the first one here is long range mode. The second one is going to be max chemistry. Third one's going to be no rules. And then the fourth one's going to be first to 2. So just keep an eye out for those. I think with that completionist objective there, that is very much so worth completing, and it's not going to take a lot of your time. Now, let's go to Evos, where the big content yesterday in Evolutions was the first 3 of 6 Flash Evolutions. These are really good. I think the rating upgrade giving a +2 on some cards is a little unfortunate. I wish it was a +1. But it's still good. Like, I'm looking at Speed Surge right now, and I'm looking at my club, and you can take these Evos kind of in 2 different directions. You can Evo a card who's maybe 84 or 85 rated and take them up +2 overall, but make them like super good and give them a nice pace boost, or a nice physical, or a nice defensive boost, because that's the 3 stats that these Evos upgrade all themselves, and you get good playstyles along with it. Or you can take a look at these and say, you know what, I've got a player like maybe Paul Pogba, or I've got a player like Mickey Van de Ven, or Bissek. This is one of the most popular chain cards right now people are creating with these new Flash Evos, is you put this gold Bissek into Speed Surge locked in and then hit the weights, and you look at the state of that card, bro. He's only 82 rated with those stats, and you're giving him those good play styles on his card. You're creating a monster chain there, looking at it in that way. Personally, I'm looking at it kind of in the way that I'm going to take multiple players and just give them +2 overalls, and I'm going to give them a nice playstyle boost, like Anticipate base here on Davinson Sanchez. I think I'm going to do this one, and then I'm going to give him some nice stat boosts as well. Stat boosted on a live card would be bigger than what he got if he actually got upgrades. I think that's one thing to kind of consider with this. If you're looking at evolving a live player, you probably will get bigger boosts from this Evo than you would from that player actually getting upgraded. Just depends on the card type, but I think that needs to be said, and I think that's very true. We're going to get 3 more of these Evos today, guys. Of course, we have pace, we have defense, and physical. We're going to get shooting, passing, and dribbling allegedly as a part of today's content, but those are good. Again, the +2 overall, maybe if it was +1, I'd be like 10 out of 10 hype about those, but I think those are like 9 out of 10 SBC, or sorry, 9 out of 10 Evos right there. Now, let's go to SBCs, which I was starting to talk about, and talk about the 82 by 10. Guys, it is here, and we absolutely freaking love it. It's out for a week. It's repeatable 3 times every day. It's an 82 rated squad and a Team of the Week player. I think Team of the Weeks maybe went up a little bit on the market yesterday, but I don't think we're going to struggle getting Team of the Week cards with the best of that is now in packs, and then also still having a 82 plus Team of the Week upgrade that is available in the game. We're going to have a lot of packs open today, right? All of us that have been saving, all the objective packs, all the rewards, even just being able to get a bunch of other SBC upgrade packs done. It is going to be very easy to craft these each and every day, in my opinion. Make sure you're doing your daily bronze, silver, and both daily gold upgrade packs too. That is imperative right now. There's going to be a very nice menu grind, and it might not be over yet either. We don't have a crafting upgrade yet. Could that be a part of this promo still? I think that was the best SBC that was released yesterday, the 82 by 10. Now, we also got not one, but 2 icon packs. The max 89 base icon returned, unlimited repeatable, but the max 91 base icon dropped. And it's 4 squads, 85, 86, 86, and 87, which honestly isn't that bad. And it's repeatable 3 times, and then it's going to refresh, I think, at some point before it expires there. But the price of this is 200K. It's only 25,000 coins more than the max 89. There is no reason to do the max 89 base icon SBC right now. Hit the max 91. It's 82% upvoted, and honestly, I'm even pretty tempted to do it with the state of the SBCs that are out right now. That seems to be one of the better ones. It still is a risk. It still is a gamble. But man, max 91s, there's a lot of big names that you could be packing from that. Now, if we take a look at fodder really quickly, just because I feel like it needs to be mentioned, fodder is mudded, okay? It is in the bin. 84 rated or less than 1,000 coins. That's a crazy drop. Shout out to the 82 by 10 probably for that. 88 rated are 12K. But guys, we're going to need fodder with these icon SBCs, with these player SBCs that are coming out. I know we have a good menu grind, but people, myself included, are going to start doing a bunch of SBCs today and into the weekend as we start opening packs and getting fodder. I do believe still that today the best investment on fodder is going to be an hour after the 6 p.m. content drop when most people are going to be opening their packs. That's when you're going to get the best prices on Snipe and on Bid for 88s, 89s, maybe some 87s as well. That's where I would focus the bulk of your investing if you want to go in there. Like maybe 89s are under 20K again today. Maybe the 88s are like 10, 11,000 coins. Like another 1 to 2K drop is what I'd be looking for to invest in fodder. I think both of those are really good investments. Now, yesterday we had a couple more player SBCs released as well. Thunderstruck, Tagliafico. Once again, these are live cards. We haven't talked about this yet, but that's one of the underwhelming parts about this promo is honestly the way that the cards get upgraded in terms of the Thunderstruck live upgrades. You can see it here in game on the play tab. There's no overall boost. That was, when you think of a card getting upgraded and when you think of the last couple of years of this Thunderstruck promo, the card getting an overall boost was one of the best parts. Now, you can counter that argument by saying, well, Nate, look at the new way they're boosting these cards. They're giving new play styles. Like a player who already has a playstyle plus, if they get all of the upgrades here, is going to get 2 new base play styles and a roll plus plus in all positions. Last year, Thunderstrucks only got roll pluses, not roll plus pluses. And play styles, right? We talk about stats compared to playstyles and how meta they are in game, and we still feel like playstyles are more important than stats in a lot of different ways. Like if you have somebody who has 90 passing but does not have Tiki Taka, you're probably going to feel better using a player in game who has 80 passing stat but has Tiki Taka playstyle. That's just my opinion, at least. The playstyles still feel very good this year in comparison to the stats, but it still doesn't feel necessarily right to have a Thunderstruck promo that we've known to upgrade stats before in previous years not actually give stat boost to the cards there. So Tagliafico, one of the lower hyped SBCs that were leaked for Thunderstruck, but he was released yesterday. He's 50,000 coins to get done if that interests you. And also evolvable in not too distant future, you could get that one done. Now, the last SBC we have to cover from yesterday is the base hero match day pick. This is the Hazard and Di Natale player pick. And honestly, besides the icon pack, this might be the best value SBC right now in this game. Hazard is a 690 or almost 700,000 coin card. This SBC is only 562K. I know that it's downvoted, but trust me, if you don't want to gamble your fodder and you want to do a safe SBC for a guaranteed player, I do believe it's this Hazard, or you're waiting for the Cafu and the Carlos Alberto icon match they picked that'll be coming out pretty soon, because I honestly think that that is a great SBC. Like, look, Hazard is 670,000 coins, and this guy 2 weeks ago was 1 mil. He was even 1 million before, even like a week ago when this SBC was almost leaked for the first time. I think it was leaked right in here when he started to drop. This is a great card in game too. I've actually bought him and used him. He's phenomenal. So if you need a left mid, left wing, the Hazard card will not let you down. I think that is one of the best value SBCs. It is out right now on this game. Now, one of the biggest parts of yesterday's content, as we keep talking about everything happening on this game, was the pre-order debut icons getting their stat boost. But of course, it couldn't be without some EA mistakes. My Oliver Kahn is 91 rated now, but his reactions have tanked. I don't know if you guys have seen this or not, but EA even had a tweet about it yesterday because multiple of the icons, when they got upgraded, had stats that were way lower than what their debut icons were showing, even though the stats overall and like the number on the card went up, right? Like Chiellini had, what was this? What was the reaction stat here? It was a terrible 77 reaction stat on Chiellini, when before he had a very, very much higher stat there for that card. My Oliver Kahn as a goalkeeper, I think he had 89 reactions before. And now if you look at the in-games, he's got, 73. So something happened, and EA said they fixed it. Upgrades to champion icon player items were released, and some have received lower than intended attributes. These have been corrected in-game. Thank you for your patience. Well, it doesn't look like it was updated in-game. And also, I was happy with my Oliver Kahn and getting him as my pre-order icon. But now when I look at it, like, look, 95 reflexes, 93 diving with far reach plus is crazy. But he lacks playstyles like crazy. He has far reach plus and rush out base. He does not have footwork. He does not have cross claimer, deflector. He doesn't have anything. Whereas a lot of these other icons, like even if you have Chiellini or Gerrard or Marcelo, they have a plethora of playstyles already that one of them just got upgraded to a playstyle plus instead of a playstyle base. So I don't know. We'll have to see how this Oliver Kahn plays in game, but I'm feeling a little unfortunate now looking at that card. Even though this guy's been so good for me, well, part of the reason he's probably been pretty good is he has 89 reactions on his lower rated card before he got upgraded. Well, now if he has 73, then that card's not going to be feeling so great. So let me know down in the comments, guys, how your cards look, if you're happy with them. I know some people put playstyle pluses on these cards before they got upgraded, and we had said in the streams that that was a little bit of a risk because they could get overrode or overwritten by the new playstyle plus. Like some people put, I think finesse maybe on Cha Boom Kun is an 85 rated. Well, I think your finesse turned into rapid and you lost the finesse plus just because that happens when you try to evo a live card and they get a playstyle plus upgrade after that. We had saw that last year. So you know, if that did happen to you, you know, you got to use the card with its playstyle plus that you put on at least for a while, hopefully. But that is a little unfortunate. Some people were showing 2 playstyle plus cards, like in the comments of this tweet and stuff like that. But I believe once you reset the game, it actually was not showing 2 playstyle plus items. So we await these cards coming back into packs, which by the way, we did see a leak yesterday that it is going to be the champion versions. ASY Foot Trader tweeted the champion versions are the ones coming into packs tomorrow, not the lower rated debut version. So another crazy thing to add into the details. One other thing to discuss in terms of cards that got upgraded were FC Pros. This is actually pretty recent, just happened about an hour ago. Darwin Nunez got his, I think it was a weak foot boost or a skill move boost he was getting, and he got a +1 overall. And a bunch of other players like Wijnaldum, he got his +1 and he got his skill move boost. Chiesa has gone from 4-star to 5-star skills as well. So you've seen these upgrades come out for the FC Pro Live cards. Again, remember, Group C is playing on Monday, and if you see crashes on the Group C players during the weekend, that would be a good time to pick them up ahead of their games this next week. Now, last thing, best of campaigns from yesterday, right? Of course, they were released, and of course, what happened was the prices tanked. Esteval, 280K, down to 150,000 coins. And we could look at so many examples of players that got absolutely cooked yesterday. Harry Kane is 360,000 coins. He went from 505 down to 350, back to 440. So you still see some fluctuations with these cards, but they're really not worth risking it on. And they're going to go even lower today, just like the best of Team of the Week is going to, because packs are finally going to get open today, guys. And that is one of the things that I am the most excited about heading into today's content is all these packs that we've been saving for a week, which we've got a pretty healthy stash of packs saved up. All the 85 to 87s, a bunch of the 84 doubles, some 83 10s. We're going to have even more of those from the objective packs, of course, that we have seen that we can obtain right now. It's finally nice to be able to open these packs. Also, watch out for the 10 and 30 coin packs in the store today. Stuff like that should be there as well. EA is going to try to get you to spend FC points. Don't do it, man. Stay strong, guys. Stay strong. Use those packs that you have got, all the SBC packs and those objective packs. Stick with those, all right? Stick with those 100%. Now, let's talk about this promo, because if you see on the promo screen here, it doesn't say a countdown until 6 p.m. UK or 1 p.m. Eastern or whatever time zone you're in. It's actually an early drop today. That's normal because content today starts at 2 p.m. UK or 9 a.m. Eastern, and it's going to go literally like all day long. There's going to be lightning round, or not lightning rounds. Probably there will be lightning rounds late at night. But what I was saying is there's going to be flash SBCs even late at night after, you know, like 2 a.m., 3 a.m. UK time. There's going to be SBCs. If you're in different parts of the world, you'll get to take advantage of some of those, right? When other people may be sleeping. But that's just the beauty of Black Friday. It's content overload. And allegedly, the way they're dropping the cards in packs is segmented out. Like we're getting cards right away at 9 a.m. Eastern, 2 p.m. UK, but there's multiple mini releases of cards after that, maybe even spanning over the next couple of days. Now, once again, this is allegedly the exact team of the Thunderstruck players that are coming today to start off. Putellas, Bellingham, Rodri, Rafinha. By the way, that Rodri card looks like he's going to be a problem. Musiala, Dumorne, Teo Hernandez with the bruiser, Pedro Neto. We've got Olga Carmona, Gravenberch, Timber, Vlahovic, Perisic, Yilmaz down here, Athenia. A bunch of really nice players. And also, we cannot forget, we have the icons that are dropping today as well. Let's open this image in a new tab. Maradona with Rapid Plus. We've got Prince, Beckenbauer, Maldini, Eusebio, Bale, Beckham, Abilia, Roberto Carlos, Rivaldo, Ribéry, and Schweinsteiger. Now, allegedly, these are dropping right away at that early time slot. But again, there's mini releases that have been talked about. Multiple mini releases. What Sheriff tweeted about yesterday, Endler, Stanway, Aubameyang, Mahrez, Zaccagni, the other Timber, Diogo Dalot, Julian Brandt, Lotta Schellen, Bergkamp, and Xavi, and then even a further mini release after that, including Voltamata, Conte, and a couple of other players as well. So the question becomes, well, wait, do I want to save my packs then for when all of the cards are out in packs? Well, the way that it looks is that not all the cards are going to be in packs until Sunday. So we have the early drop today of Team 1. Then there's a Team 2 that drops at 6 p.m. UK today, allegedly. And then at 6 p.m. on Sunday, we have Team 3. But then again, on Saturday, right, tomorrow, we're going to have those icons, the debut icons or the champion icons, whichever version it's going to be from the pre-order, coming back into packs as well. So it's kind of going crazy. We're going back to the older times a couple of years ago where EA dropped multiple mini releases throughout the weekend to try to keep you interested in maybe opening packs in the store. I think that's the reason why they do that, to be 100% honest. But I think once it gets to the content drop time of 6 p.m. today, I think you just got to start ripping. At that point, you're going to have 2/3 of all of the Thunderstruck cards in packs. And if this is the final mini release and there's 5 cards in packs, are you really going to be missing too much? Probably not. And there's got to be something said about all the SBCs that are going to drop today. We're going to need a fodder. We're going to need our packs to supply our club with cards to go and do those SBCs. So I don't think you want to hold your packs for too long. I think once we get to 6 p.m. content today, that'll be a great time to start opening packs. Now, these cards, let's talk about these Thunderstrucks for a second. They're going to be awesome to trade with because, of course, they are live. Even though the upgrade does not include an overall boost, these are going to be some of the best players in the game statistically, and they're big name players, and they are live. And some of them are going to even have games. I haven't looked at the league schedules, but I know for sure there will be some games tomorrow on Saturday. One thing I will note with these Thunderstrucks is, like, you got to be careful with weekend league rewards, but I do believe there'll be a nice Friday night bubble that we will have tonight where we can take a look at these cards, potentially buy them like right around the content drop time, maybe half an hour or 45 minutes after that, and then see a nice rise as weekend league starts. But if you don't want to get risky with any of these in-packs new players that we're seeing released, absolutely watch the market today on the out-of-packs level. You've already seen a few of these cards like Lewandowski go up a little bit. He was just 250,000 coins. You look at his graph from yesterday, remember he was 200k flat. This is one of the things we mentioned in yesterday's video, that some of the cards who were not in the best of re-release or best of team of the week that are still pretty meta and cards that people actually want to use may start being a buy. And that happened for early yesterday and even late Wednesday for Lewandowski as he was down to 200 lows. He's starting to go up. So I would talk about like top tier icons, a guy like Zlatan Ibrahimovic, even though his other card maybe impacts tomorrow, I would still keep an eye on this card for tonight. I think tonight's going to be an incredible opportunity to trade. I still have my 3 Ousmane Dembélés that I bought at 500,000 coins flat because he is now out of packs. And this is a card that I do believe can rise up. Same thing with Mbappe, same thing with Vinicius Jr., maybe even Putellas. These are cards that I do believe can rise up really nice tonight. And since people, oh my gosh, he's flying. 1.8 mil almost for Mbappe. Yeah, there he goes. Since we have a lot of coins that are going to get injected onto the market because of saved up packs being opened, and people are not scared to buy cards anymore because Black Friday is here and everybody's going to go and want to get the new Foot Champs rewards, right? We have boosted Foot Champs rewards giving bigger packs than ever and more packs and more coins. There's going to be a lot of demand for gameplay, and I think that helps the market tonight. So even right after content, if you see prices dropping in the first, after 6 p.m. content, if you see some prices starting to dip, especially if it's out of packs cards, I would tell you to get active on the market. Find some buys that work. Find some players that you think can go up in value as people are going to go build some weekend league teams and have at it, because we should see some nice market rises. Now, what happens after that? Well, that's going to be to be determined, because, of course, we do have new weekend league rewards this weekend. So we'll have to be very careful with that. But at least for a Friday night bubble, I think we'll have a great opportunity to make some coins with that this evening. Now, let's talk about the rest of the content that's coming today on Friday. Of course, the new Flash evolutions, right? We had 3 yesterday. We're going to have the other 3 today. Those will be shooting, passing, and dribbling. Shooting gives finesse base, passing gives incisive, dribbling gives technical, with probably very similar requirements to what we have on the 3 released yesterday. But we've got this Black Friday main event Evo that is one of the 2 regular evolutions that is leaked to be today too. Insane stats upgrade for a center defensive mid Evo. It doesn't look like it gives a playstyle plus, because he shows here, oh no, sorry, he shows incisive plus, my bad. Kamavinga with incisive plus, Gravenberch with incisive. Conte already has intercept, so he wouldn't get the incisive, but he says it's going to be a really, really crazy Evo. This Yates card fits evidently like Pierre-Emile Højbjerg fits, and he's gone from 70k up to 90,000 coins, but a CDM Evo giving incisive. Big pace boost, he says here in a response tweet. He is hyping up this Evo a lot, so it must be pretty good. The question will be, how much is it going to cost? And speaking of how much are things going to cost, I'm going to have to go in here and put my GOAT Ben Davies into this evolution, because he needs to get upgraded. Yes, that's 100,000 coins. I'm spending a lot of coins. We're going to make it back. We'll trade in the Friday night bubble, but I got to get that Evo done. That was one that I was saying I was going to do for a long time, and he is now going to be in the mix. But that's probably the big paid Evo today. Hopefully it's less than 50k, but if he's making a big deal out of this, the pace boost, hopefully the passing, defense, and physical boost would be very, very good on this, and it would be an Evo that a lot of us want to do. Now, also, we have this Evo. It's a big shooting boost. It gives a weak foot and a finesse playstyle boost, and Gervinho fits as a 85 rated card. He shows Gervinho with 86 shooting here. What is Gervinho's actual shooting stat on his card? 75. Does he say evolution is free? Okay, that's crazy. Leao can fit it as well. It gives him a nice shooting boost. Ibarbo fits. Alawayron fits. Doku, the 84 rated inform fits. He's saying yes to everybody so far here in the comments. It's an 85 rated card that fits the shooting boost Evo. I guess that would potentially just be, though, the Flash one. Yeah, I'm just realizing that that's probably the Flash Evo. So maybe it's just this Evo today plus the 3 other Flash evolutions for this part of the game. We'll just have to see. But we got to talk about SBCs too, man, because this is the part of the content today that's probably going to be the most fun, right? I got to catch up and get some things done, like the daily login and my 85 to 87 packs. I haven't even done the 82 times 10s yet after a busy day today. But guys, the upgrade section and the challenges section is going to be popping. There's going to be Flash SBCs starting from the beginning of the day, which is going to include packs and potentially players, so watch out for that. But of course, we're going to have player SBCs too, like normal. And I got to wonder if our big marquee player SBC today is going to be the Fernando Torres Thunderstruck icon card. I think that will be my best guess. If it's not him, then I think we would maybe get Koundé as well. Maybe Pacho would get thrown. I don't know. Maybe he'd get thrown in the mix too. I'm not exactly sure what players are going to drop today as SBCs, but I would expect at least one of them to be in a Flash SBC. Whether it's Gura Raitin, whether it's Raspadori, maybe it's the Koundé. Just keep an eye out for SBCs today. We're going to have to keep notifications on for like any way you get notified on when content drops in the game, because it's going to be busy. It's going to be hard to keep up with as well. And one of my biggest tips for the Flash SBCs today, I tweeted about this yesterday because prices were already moving. But if you go on Footbin on the web, click on Market Player List, and let's just say you want to look at gold cards from your club to double check and make sure that none of them are going for crazy prices in an SBC. Sort by version, all gold, and then we're going to go trend. Click on this trend button right here to sort by the trend. You'll not want to see those because that's how much they're dropping by. But when you go this way, you see in the green how much these cards have gone up. And there's cards that have gone up tons, 80%. No. There's going to be cards that'll be up hundreds of percent today. And there were yesterday because of the first Flash SBC that was released. This is a great way to be checking your club or checking the market to see what player prices are exploding for an SBC, and then you can sell into that hype and check your club and make some easy coins in that way. So that's the market player list on Futbin there. Now let's talk about the market just a quick minute more. I'm probably going to sell these Ousmane Dembélés today before the content drop just so I can have my coins ready to go. Like this card, he might go to 650,000 coins tonight, but I want to have the coins for these. I might sell these for like 560, 550, 560, take my coins, be fully liquid and ready to go for Friday today, just so that I can have all of my funds to trade with. But even though expecting that price to go up, I think I can make more coins if I buy other cards. So we're going to be trading a lot tonight, man. I think fodder's a good buy after content, like I mentioned. I think these best of campaigns, if you want to be even a little bit risky with these guys, like we looked at that Harry Kane price graph, right? Harry Kane dropped a bunch, and then he did rebound. There's going to be a lot of panic selling on these cards today because people are expecting the supply from the packs, but some of them could also rebound back up a little bit in value, and the Thunderstrucks are going to be great to trade with today too if you can time it right. Just remember, Friday night bubble, there should be a good one this week because people have been waiting to buy cards for their teams. People have been waiting to open packs, and once the floodgates are open and all that is let loose, then you have a lot of demand with those newfound coins that people get from those saved up packs. But that's another long video, man. There's so much going on in this game right now. I will catch you guys for an early stream today. I don't want to put a time on it, but I'll try to be as live as early as I possibly can to check out the Black Friday Thunderstruck content and everything that is going on. And it's going to be an absolute party today, man. So make sure you drop by the streams. We're doing a lot of fun stuff today and be hanging out here on Twitch and on YouTube as well. But if you guys enjoyed this video, drop a thumbs up on it, comment below if you have any questions, and of course, subscribe if you are new. It's been TheFutAccountant. I will see you guys in the stream today. Peace out.